So the footnote companies inform about the standards which are not applicable, the critical and significant accounting policies, among others. Coming to the next chapter, which is understanding the income statement. So now we'll do the three portions of it. Understanding income statement, then balance sheet, then cash flow. And in next day session, we'll understand the various ratios. So the various ratios associated, we'll understand that part in next day's session. So to start with understanding the income statement, which is the chapter 4. Here we'll try to see the various components which are part of income statement. So component and format of the income statement. The income statement presents information on the financial result of a company over a period of time. The format of income statement is not specified by US GAAP, and the actual format varies from company to company. So US GAAP does not provide a specific format. They provide the line items which should be there, but they don't provide a specific format. You can always customize it. But there are some components which are surely common, which are the general components. To start with, the first component is the sales or revenue. That is the amount which you are receiving for providing goods or services. So here we should follow always the revenue recognition rule. That is, revenue is recognized even though cash may or may not be collected. So cash collection is not important. More important part is surely the accrual of services, that is, you provided services or good has been sold. So if that has been done, we have to book our revenue. There's always possibility that some goods are returned back. So sales would be effectively whatever goods you're selling minus sales return minus discount. So that's my net sales. Amount of sales and trends in net sales over time are used to analyze a company's progress. Cost of goods sold is the amount paid for merchandise sold or the cost to manufacture product that was sold during accounting period. That is, if I'm selling a good, there has to be a cost associated with it. So if I'm selling a good, there would be a cost associated with it. So cost of goods sold is the cost of items which has been sold. It's not the cost of production. It's not the cost of entire production. It's the cost of the goods which has been sold. So difference between sales and cost of goods sold is my gross margin. It's known as gross profit as well. It's always helpful for a business if the gross margin increases. That happens by two ways. You can increase your sales, you can increase your revenue, or you can decrease your cost of goods sold. So both things are equally important. Constant growth of your sales or revenue number and consistency of your cost of goods sold or decrease in your cost of goods sold. Operating expenses are the expenses other than the cost of goods sold. So apart from the manufacturing cost of goods sold, there can be a couple of more expenses like the selling expenses. So if I'm manufacturing a good, there would be some expenses related to the sales of this good. General and administrative expenses. That is, the general and administrative expenses are my office expenses. If I'm having an office, the expenses in regards to that office, which includes salary of the staff, salary of watchman, salary of driver. So all those are my general and administrative expenses. So income from operation is the difference between gross margin and operating expenses. From gross margin, I'll subtract my operating expenses. The figure which I get would be my operating income from operation. It represents the income from a company's normal or main business. So main business income is your operating income. Other revenue and expenses are not part of company's operating activities. So other revenue or other income can be revenue or expenses from investment, interest and other expenses from borrowing, any other revenue or expenses which are not related to company's normal business profit. An example can be, for example, I'm having a furniture in my office and after using it for 4 years, I'm selling this furniture. So any income or expenses which I'm generating out of this furniture, that's not part of my normal business income, that will come under this head. That is, the head would be revenue or expenses which are not related to my normal course of business. I'll just wait for a couple of seconds. In case of any query, let me know, otherwise we'll move on. Okay. These are also known as non-operating revenue or expenses. So non-operating revenue or expenses are those expenses which are not directly related to your operations, but you're supposed to pay this. Something like income tax. Income tax is surely not related to your operation, but you're supposed to pay income tax on your income. So income tax is the amount a company has earned from all activities, operating and non-operating. This is used to compare profitability of two or more companies or divisions within a company. So net income is effectively income before income tax minus income taxes. Net income is known as bottom line as well. So the revenue is known as top line in financial jargons, and the net profit in financial jargons term is known as bottom line. Net income is an important performance measure. It represents the amount of business earning that accrues to the stockholder. That is how much a stockholder has actually earned. So that is shown by the net income. So net income is the profit for the stockholder. Is the amount transferred to retained earning from all income generating activities during the year. So below is a sample for net earnings or my net income. So first figure is net sales for last year and for this year. I've got my cost of goods sold. Net sales minus cost of goods sold will give me my gross income. From gross income, I'll subtract my SG&A, which is my operating expenses. I'll get my operating income. From that, I'll add my other income. While I subtract my other expenses, I'll add extraordinary gain. This is my interest expenses. So 50,000 is the fixed interest which I'm paying. Net profit before taxes. So net profit before taxes would be my gross income minus operating expenses minus other expenses or plus other income minus taxes. The figure which I'll get would be my net income. Please have a look at the net income table. Please have a look at it. I'll just wait for a minute.